Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to look at the CBQ2 test review. Just a reminder, you should have completed this completely on your own first and check your answers with me. You will do much better on your test if you do the answers yourself first and then double check them with me. So first one we look at, number 1, what is the domain? Okay, so we're looking at what is the domain of this quadratic function in front of us. All right, so what is the domain? Well, domain is left to right. Okay, so how far left is this line going to go? It keeps going past here. Okay, and how far right is it going to go? It keeps going past here, so they're both going infinity. The domain for quadratic functions is always all real numbers. Okay, it's always all real numbers. Now it wants to know what is the range of this quadratic function. Well, how far down does it go? It goes down here to -4. And how high up does it go? It goes infinity, all the way up. So it stops here at -4. So the smallest one is -4 y to infinity. But we can cross out this part. So your answer is y is everything greater than -4. Be sure the big side is facing the y. Okay, the next question says, what is the vertex? Okay, the vertex is the very lowest or very highest point of the graph. So that's right here. What's that vertex? It's at the point 4, -4. Because you go over 4 on the x and then down 4 on the y. The next question, what is the axis of symmetry? Remember, the axis of symmetry is that line that goes straight through the center. So where is that line at? That x equals 4. Not just 4, x equals 4. The next question says, what are the roots? Now, roots are another name for x-intercept. You can also call them a 0 or a solution. Okay, so they're right here and right here. You need to list them as a point. So it's 2, 0 and 6, 0. Remember, the x always goes first. So that is question number 1. Question number 2. Let's see if I can fit 2 and 3 on here. Oh no, just 2. Okay, so question number 2. It says, if the equation is moved up 5 units, what is the new equation? So we're looking at this graph here. If it moves up 5 units. So our equation we have is listed here. Y equals 3x plus 1. Okay? If it's moved up 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where's that going to be at? The slope is still the same, but it's now going to be at, we started at 1, add 5, and we're now at 6. So this is a new equation. Y equals 3x plus 6. All right, so number 3. Number 3 says, graph the equation f of x equals 4 to the x power minus 2. What is the domain and what is the range? Here's how we graph that. Take out your calculator. I'll move it over here. Okay, so go to y equals 4 to the x power minus 2. Okay, so our graph needs to look like, our graph needs to look like this. So the way we graph it on our table, we go to second table. Okay, so find the ones that fit. We'll start down here. See if 2 and 14 fit. So over 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's going to be somewhere over here. Okay, and then we have 1 and 2. So go over 1, up 2. Okay. Then we have 0, -1. 0, negative 1. And we have negative 1, negative 1.75. Negative 1, negative 1.75. And then it keeps going. And it looks like it's never, oh, there it is, negative 2, negative 2. No, it doesn't actually touch negative 2. This is a situation where your calculator is rounding up because it's supposed to do that, but it actually never touches this negative 2 here. Okay, so it goes up like this. And that graph should look the same as your graph here. Okay, does it look the same? Yes, it does. Now remember, our asymptote is y equals negative 2 right here. It's never going to touch that negative 2. So now that we're looking at that, we have it all graphed. What is the domain? Well, domain, remember, is left to right. So how far left is it going to go? Forever. And how far right will it go? That's going to keep going forever. So your domain is all real numbers. Okay, now let's look at the range. How far down is it going to go? It's going to go to negative 2. It doesn't touch negative 2, so don't put the equal sign underneath. Y, and then how far up is it going to go? Forever. Okay, we take that part off. This is your range. Remember, the greater side needs to be towards y because it's everything greater than negative 2. All right, next one. Let's go to number 4. How would you rewrite the equation f of x equals 2x squared if it's shifted to the right 3? Now, looking at this, because it has this x squared, that tells me this is a quadratic, okay? How do we move a quadratic to the right 3? F of x equals 2. Remember, it comes inside. X's are liars, so we write minus 3. That changes it. That'll shift it to the right 3. If you want to double check your answers, because I believe this will be multiple choice, you would type this into your calculator and type this into your calculator and see if it did follow the rule. Okay. Number 5, what are the two definitions of slope? So what are the two definitions of slope? It is rise over run, not run over rise. You have to wake up out of your bed, you have to rise before you run. Okay, it's always rise over run. Or y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, either one will do. Number 6 says, given the equation f of x equals negative 1/2 x minus 2, answer the following questions. What is the slope? Well, the slope is right in front of x, so it's negative 1/2. Okay. What is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is always this number here, so it's a negative 2. Okay. Now they want us to graph the equation. Remember to always start off with your y-intercept. Okay. So you start off here at negative 2, and then do your slope, a negative 1 over 2. Now, just to cover this, positive slope when you read it like a book goes up. Negative slope goes down. Zero slope is straight, and undefined is straight up and down. So this is a negative slope, so it has to go this way. All right? So we need to rise 1 over 2. So rise 1 over 2. 1 over 2. 1 over 2. And you must have your points, or I will count it wrong on your test. 1 over 2. 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 Okay? Connect your dots, or you will lose points. It's a line. It's not a bunch of points. It is a line. Okay, so that is how you graph it. I hope you do very well on your test tomorrow. Good luck, you guys.